Okay, you can see, right? Okay, this is short, this is long, this is dual. What is short? Short means you are taking the position when the market is down, you are making money. What is long? Long, you put your entry position hoping that the price will go up, then you make money. What is dual? Dual means you can entry both sides. Some coin you put long, some coin you put short. In this case, one is long, three is short. Okay, long and short, there is two different position. Okay, so like myself, I would prefer to go everything on short. But for some trader, they know how to trade. So these are the features that you can use. So leverage is 20. What is leverage? Sometimes our capital is not enough to put entry because the exchange won't allow. That's why we are having this leverage. By putting $1 as if like you are taking $20 position, then they will allow you to take the position. And then what is this stop loss? Stop loss means whenever it touch the floating of the amount that you put in the stop loss, then it will liquidate. It will be kicked out. It will be stopped. Okay, but then you're gonna lose your money of $5. So what is this? 0.5. 0.5 is the entry. So if your capital $100, for example, like this case, is only $100. So we suggest you put $0.5. That means 50 cent only. Because I've seen some people, they put in the group asking us why is it their coin got liquidated, because they don't follow the SOP. SOP shows you have to put entry 0.5. I'm going to explain this later on one by one. Okay, here I just want to refresh you with the features that we have. And then DCA. What is DCA? Is the dollar cost averaging. Okay, when you on this averaging, whenever you're floating 150%, if your entry is 0.5, when it's floating 75%, then they will put more entry. More entry, that means your entry will be higher, closer to the current market in order for you to make the profit. Okay. You don't have to worry if you don't understand, because I will show you later on how the CA works. Okay. So now, for the people entry only for the capital only 100, so I'm not suggest you to open the second and DCA or the third DCA. This is for those people who are having capital more than $2,000 only. If less than 2,000, just put one DCA, right? So if your capital is $500, this is 500 to $1,000. So you can put also a 5 position. Stop loss, you determine the stop loss. You decide your own stop loss, whether you willing to cut loss at $12 or $5. It's up to you. But the entry I suggest is only 0.5. You know why 0.5? Because now is the bullish market. Bitcoin yesterday touched 121. 121 when Bitcoin increased. So most of the meme coin will also increase. So we call it, this is the bullish trend. When it's bullish trend, I would not suggest you to put big entry, right? So just enter the position. You see whichever coin that suitable for you to do averaging, then you can on the DCA here, all right? So if your capital is 500 or 1,000, maybe perhaps you can increase your another DCA into a second DCA. So the first, when it's floating 150%, it will put entry of 200. That means additional of 200% of your capital. If your capital is 50 cent, 200% means $1. That means now your entry is already $1.50. Okay. So when it goes up, floating another $4.5, that means 300%, $4.5, then the bot will automatically enter another 200% from $1.5. That means it's $3. Okay. So when this $3, if it's floating, so you don't have to do anything. We have to wait for the market to come back to reverse for you to make money. All right. So don't on the third DCA. But I notice most of the people, even though the capital is less than 1,000, they on all these three. So when you on all these three, there is what we call this, it is very dangerous because the entry will be increased by the robot as per your setting. So please ensure that your setting is only 2 DCA. Like myself, my capital is $2,000. I don't on my second DCA. I only work on one DCA. All right. So if your capital is 1,000 to 5,000, you can put extra entry, maybe 7 position. Stop loss, you can decide. Like myself, even though I have $2,000 capital, my setting my as if like a trade, my entry is only $1. Okay, $1. So I stop my stop loss here. I don't put stop loss. Why I don't put stop loss? Because my entry is very small. So when it's float, I'm just waiting for the market to be reversed. Then I can make some money. Okay. So here you can on the 3 DCA. But remember, this I'm showing you during the bearish market. But during bullish market, please put small entry of your DCA and enter a very less position. Okay. And this is for the capital 5,000 and 1,000. This one is quite safe for you to on all the averaging. This is default setting. You see, default setting means 300, 100, 300, 100. This is default setting, but you can adjust accordingly. That is the reason why we have the new economic model, the Nuwanta NEM.com. The announcement will be there in future. Next month, I would say next month, the notification of bullish or bearish will appear in the bot itself. So you don't have to go out from the system. You don't have to go and visit nuwantanem.com. So you just press the button, then there will be an indication which are the coins suitable to be traded, which are the coins are very dangerous for you to trade. So everything is all stated there, and it will be easier for us to make decision on the trade. So I just like to remind you one more time. We in Nuwanta are not trying to make money or not trying to big money, so much money on the bot. We are emphasizing to make money from the affiliate. Okay. The robot is just the product. What is the product? The product is the money machine. What is the usage of this money machine? Is to grow your saving, your capital slowly but surely. But we are not the trader. We don't have the knowledge of trader. So don't expect we can make so much money from here. To become a professional trader, you have to go and learn from the professional people. But Nuwanta is not the place for the trader. It's the place for you to make affiliate program using this money machine, selling this money machine, you make more money from the affiliate. So whenever you have that money income, for example, like 1,000, 2,000, or $10,000 a month, maybe you can take some of your money, put in this saving, trade, and then you can grow slowly from there. Remember that. Okay, so next, I'm going to explain to you what is the DCA and why is it sell position. Some people wonder, hey, this Nuwanta, why is it they are only hoping for the market to bearish to make money? So I'm going to explain to you the reason why in Nuwanta, the secret is to enter on sell position. So like myself, I don't open at all long position. Long position, you can make money, but it comes with the higher risk. Whatever go down, it's not necessarily we go up. But whatever go up will definitely come down. See? So that's why enter position, short position, expecting the market to come down, it will be more safer than expecting from the market when the coin is already down to go up. It's very dangerous. Okay. So let's talk now. Why sell position? Okay, now I'm showing you this chart. This is Bitcoin chart, and this is Ethereum chart. So in Bitcoin, sometimes it goes up, sometimes it go down, go up, go down, go up, go down. Okay. So this one we call it stable coin. Now the price all-time high is 124,000. So yesterday it touched 120. Sometimes it went down to 107. And even last time less than 100,000. Then it goes up again. So Bitcoin is considered the mother coin. So this is a stable coin. Why are we not choosing Bitcoin for our trade? Because the volatility is very slow. So we cannot expect so much money, so much profit from entering in Bitcoin. But in meme coin, the volatility is very huge. So we want to take the advantage from taking the movement of the market for us to make money. All right. So you look at this. This is Ethereum. Okay. So this one also we consider a stable coin because there is a usage for this coin. Solana, BNB is all stable coin. Okay. So and this Bitcoin does not belongs to any individual party. So it is a biggest crypto community. What we trade? We trade in the meme coin. Meme coin. Sometimes they have their own community. They have the founder of the coin. So that's why we can make some money whenever there is a huge movement in the volatility trend. Okay, so this is the stable coin. Now we trade in the meme coin. Okay, when we trade in the meme coin, why we put sell position? You see this. You see this. This is like USDT. So the market go up, go down, go up a little bit. 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, and then it start going down again, and go up and go down. You see the trend from up. The trend is always downwards. Okay. You look at this narrow. So started very high, it come down, it goes up for a while. Let's say you put position here. 1 day you see you're floating, 2 day you see still floating, then floating reduce, and then it will reach all-time low one more time. Then you start making money. Right. If you put your entry here, it will go up 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. After 10 days, then you will start making money. So that is the reason why we always put in sell position. This is meme coin trend. You look at this 1,000. So the market is always downtrend. So let's say if you put position here, buy position or long position, hoping it will go up. It will not go up sometimes unless if it is stable coin. But we are doing our trading in the meme coin. So we expect the coin will always look for all-time low, all-time low. If you see here, wow, the market is already down. I think it's better to buy this one cheap and then it can goes up, we can make money. This is all the doctrine that we have been receiving from many, many years. But in actual fact, in meme coin, you don't expect it to be go up. It will only come down. I would rather put here instead of buy position, I will put sell position. Because why? I'm not hoping the market to go up. It will always come down, right? So that is the reason why it is the safest way to enter sell position. So you just need to be patient, waiting for the time to look for the all-time low. Okay, you look at another coin, Pengu. You see, it goes up and then go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. Same. So most of the meme coin, the trend is like this. And we are trading in our in meme coin. So the best position that you want to take is just enter into the position, selling position. That means short. Okay. Now, you look at this. I'm showing you the example. This is Cerebro. All right. This is 1 day. 1 day. You enter here. You put position here. You put position here. It go down. So you are happy, making money. Sometimes you take position here. You take position at this red color. You take position here. Suddenly it float 100%, 200%, 300%. Then you start worry. Right now. So you wait for the another few more days. This is 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, 4 days. The fifth days, the market, your the market price is lower than your entry here. Then you start making money. After 30%, the robot will take profit, and then it will enter again. When the robot enter here, 1 day floating, 2 day floating, 3 day floating, 4 day floating, the fifth day you start making money. If you put the position here, entry, you expect the price to go up. It won't go up unless it is a stable coin like Bitcoin, Solana, or Ethereum. But in meme coin, you don't expect this. So when we started this a few years ago, the numbers of coin in the market is only 2 million. But now, today, is 22 million. That means a lot of new meme coins coming into the market. The founder will abandon, will demolish, will just ignore the coin that they have created, and then they will be focusing on the new coin, bring up the coin price, and then the founder will throw the price, and then it will go down. So we want to take the advantage, thinking as a founder's mentality. We know very well when the founders sell the coin, we will also make money. So now we have 22 million founder in the market planning to sell their coin. So we are just putting our position. So we are as if like we are the founder of 22 million coin in the market. When it go down, we make money. Okay. So now the market is on the bullish side. But whatever bullish, there will be a bearish. So you don't have to worry. You look at this trend, always come down. So now I hope you start to understand why we always put in sell position. Some people, they say, this Nuwanta is ridiculous. This Nuwanta is not good. Why? Because they don't enter buy position. The market is bullish. How sure we are the market will be bullish all the time, because whatever goes up sure come down. When the people put the money up, they expect to sell the money. So it is impossible people will only put money without taking up the money. So we are preparing that time from the bearish market for us to make money. Okay, so hope you understand why we put in sell position. This is the new topic. So I encourage you to put also in the sell position. So let me read the comment for a while. Second position doesn't clear off, so you can just make it zero. You delete all the numbers there, and then you press save. Then it will be clear. You don't expect this robot know when the founder gonna throw the price. The robot will not know because the robot can only read whatever that is in the market, but they cannot read whatever in the minds of the founder. So that's why we have to be precaution. So we cannot expect, wow, this robot not good, because why? Taking this coin and then the coin is floating. Sometimes floating very high, 1000%, 2000%, because the robot doesn't know when the founder gonna do the action. So it's just that we, as the trader using this Nuwanta, have to be prepared. So like myself, my account, I will show you at the end of the session, is always green. It's always making money. Because why? Because we are not greedy. Some people only have $100, so he want to make another $100 within the next few days. You cannot do that. Because if you want to make big money, just sell the robot. Because remember, when I show you the marketing plan on Wednesday, you can make millions of dollars from there. Okay. So now, what is the DCA? What is the DCA? So let's explain. Number one. Okay. You see, this one is Alpine. This is Alpine. The red color is the entry. The yellow color, this is the what we call this margin. So whenever the price goes up, and this margin will always auto goes up. So when it goes up, so you won't get liquidated, provided you have the money in your account. If your money is only very less, let's say $100, but you put entry also $1, that means when it increase up to the limit of your money, then your account will get liquidated. So that's why you have to be very safe, very careful. Don't greedy. Don't put big entry. Put small entry, so that when it goes up, this auto margin will work for you. Okay. So now what is DCA? DCA, this is your entry. When the market goes up, when are you going to make profit? When the market reverse below this red line, then you start making money. All right. But in order for you to reduce this, it will take a longer period of time. So the best way is to bring up your entry here, bring up here. So that is the reason why we have one DCA, two DCA, three DCA. First DCA, when they see the market goes up 150%, so this cursor, this entry will come up here. So whenever it goes up again, this entry will bring up here, the closer to the market price. If it bring up here, then when the market reverse, you can make big money. Why I say big money? Your entry could be $1 here. So the entry 200%, that means it's already $3, but your position is already here. But the entry is already $3. So if it goes up again, they put another entry of 2%. It becomes $6. So $6 is here. $12 is here already. Okay. So the entry is already $12 from $1. That means when the market goes down from your entry here, that means if you make 10%, 10% from $12. 100%, 100% of $12. You got what I mean? This is what DCA. But whenever you already bring the DCA up here, your entry is already $12. If it goes up another 100%, that means your floating gonna be double. So that's why this is how the trader make money. But we are not the trader. Our money, our resources are very limited. So please don't put high entry, don't put averaging. Okay, this is what we call averaging. How? The auto averaging is like this. See, earlier the price is here. By doing averaging, now the price, the entry already went up. So when the market reverse, touch this rate, you are making money, right? So for those people who have big capital, it can go for first averaging, second averaging, third averaging, follow the price. But then when the market go down, you tend to make a bigger income. But I'm not suggesting you, I'm not emphasizing that you simply do averaging. Yes, you can make big money, but on the same time, you are also exposed to a very big risk, right? So but if you follow the SOP of Nuwanta, of course, you are making maybe 5% a month or 10% a month, but it is secure. Rather than you do like this, sometimes during good time, you can make big money. Maybe 100% a month, 50% a month, but you are exposed to the very high risk. And if the market never reverse, it goes up all the way, then it's gonna be liquidated. Remember, in Nuwanta, we are not making money from the trade. As long our money can generate 5%, 10% a month, we should be very happy already. Okay? By showing all this to other people, look, Instead of getting yearly from the bank 10%, here I'm getting 60%, 100% a year. So people will see, people also, they want this money machine. But in order for you to make money, is from the business, not from the trade. Okay? I'm not saying that the trade cannot make money, but we don't have the knowledge. We don't have the connection. We don't know who are the founder. We don't know the market maker. When we don't know all this and we don't have the connection of this, it's very risk for us to do to get involved in trade. So all we need to do is that let the robot do their part, but you just have to monitor on your side. What is that? Don't be greedy, low setting, and things like that. I hope you understand. Okay, so let me read another question. Binance, you can always go and bind with Binance, but then I will not suggest you go on Binance, because Binance, they don't have the features of auto add margin. When the market goes up, you get liquidated. When the market goes up, you get liquidated. Now is the bullish market. If you are in Binance, no stop auto stop loss in Binance, not in Nuwanta. We have the features, but Binance don't have the features. So when the market all goes up, all your money is get liquidated. So it's very dangerous. Okay? All right. So now next we go. You see, this is Alpine, another one. From here, goes up there. Uh, so I will explain to you one by one. What is this DCA? What is the purpose? Why we need to do DCA? Now, I'm not talking about auto DCA. I'm talking about those trader, expert trader, they will do their own DCA. Even robot do their DCA, they want to do their own DCA. But sometimes after the robot taking the DCA, the market still goes up and they will not either DCA. And then what you need to do, you have to take your money, your profit manually. Okay? You have to take your money manually if you want to gain profit faster. But before you do any averaging, there are few things that you have to consider here. Right? Number one, whether it's necessary or not necessary to do averaging. Averaging in Nuwanta is a necessity, not a luxury. Whenever it's necessary, then only we do averaging. Why we do averaging? We want to avoid from the high funding fee. We want to make profit. Okay, so necessary means if we don't get rid of that coin, we are on the losing side. Then it becomes necessary. What is luxury? Luxury, we are not being charged funding fee, nothing, but because of the greed that we have, we want to do averaging so that we can make bigger money. That is luxury. In Nuwanta, please, all the members, don't be greed. Let's treat averaging as a necessity, not luxury. Understand, right? Uh, so for those people who don't understand, I give a simple for you to understand, like a house. Having a house is a necessity. Having a bungalow is a luxury. Okay, that is the difference. Having a car is a necessity. Having a Porsche, a Ferrari, that is a luxury. So same goes to this. Having averaging is a necessity. To make money from the averaging is a luxury. But you still can make, but it comes with the higher risk. Okay? That is number one. Number two, please review your capital allocation. Please review your capital allocation. So this is the funding fee that I've talked just now. You see this? Number one, whether it's necessary. If its funding fee is high, what is funding fee? Okay, I'm showing you now. This is one of the coin that I have in my trade. Okay, so now it's already floating 5,000%. So 5,000%, floating is $186. So this is not loss. They borrow our money, $201, just to keep our position there. So it will not get liquidated. So on top of this, you see, there is a funding fee. Now, if I don't get rid this, they keep on charging me every 4 hour certain amount of money. So now the funding fee that has been charged is $128. I purposely don't discharge this because I want to do training. So I want to show you this is what we call funding fee. But some coins, the funding fee is positive. If you have floating, you receive money. But sometimes funding fee is very high. Where can you check the funding fee? You see in this account, you can see funding fee, negative 0.42. Negative 0.42 times this one, sometimes it's only $1 or $2. But sometimes during the pump and dump process, this funding fee, it could be 2%. That means every 2 hours, every 4 hours, they charge us 2%. Every 4 hours, they charge us 2%. So the market is very high. The floating is also high. If you don't get rid of this coin, so they keep on charging you the funding fee until the process of pump and dump settle. So you have no choice to get rid of this. To get rid of this is to do averaging. Okay, so you have to wait for the time. But this one is the knowledge that I'm showing you. It's not for you to practice, just for you to understand. Sometimes, why my account got liquidated? Why this one like this? Why this one like this? That's why I'm explaining to you. So, I sacrifice this account just to check how much is the funding fee to show you. All right? Okay, now. So that is what I mean by. So you can go to your trade account, you go to your Big X, you can check what is the funding fee. Okay, here you can check unrealized P&L. If you click, then it will show you how much they have been charging. If the P&L is very high on the funding fee, please get it. Seek for advice. Okay, to get for advice, wait for the market to go down, wait to the signal and everything. This one later on we're gonna teach this from our expert trader. Okay, that is funding fee. Number two, review your capital. Review your capital. How to review your capital? Okay, you see here. For example, like this. For example, like this. Yesterday, who have this account? AIA. It went up to 9,493% within 1 hour. The founder, the market maker, plus the exchanger, they pump this coin up. So within 15 minutes, it went up to 10,000%. 10,000% is very high. This is the rest of the coin. Okay. So you check this. You check your meter. If your meter already 40 over percent, it is not safe. So what is meter? Meter means this is your money in your account. The P&L shows negative 77. That means 43% from your capital. This is not safe anymore for you to do averaging. Okay? Don't ever do averaging. If your capital is like this, don't do averaging. If your capital is like this, please off all the auto averaging in your account. You can on your auto averaging if this one below 20%. If it's more than 20%, please off your DCA button in the board setting. Okay, take note. Take note. Very important. Some people, when this one already high, they just leave the button on. So our duty here is just to check our meter and set our robot, whether to on or off, whether to on or off. That's it. That is our duty. All right. So review your market, review your allocation. So now determine the market is bullish or bearish. If the market is bullish, also please off your button. How to know whether it's bullish or bearish? Just see Bitcoin, Ethereum, and if Ethereum, Bitcoin all increase, that means it's the signal of bullish. So please off your button. Okay. But then if the market is bearish, okay, you on back your DCA. So you tend to make big money. Whatever goes up must go down. We're just waiting for the right time for us to make money. So now we are on the bullish market. So how long will this bullish market last? Sometimes it lasts for a few months, but you already have all the position there. So when the market bearish, you're gonna experience making good money. I have gone through that. I have experienced that. But in a year, it happens only few times. But during bearish market, only you want to enter Nuwanta, it's too late already. Okay. So then you select few coins that necessary, and then you analyze the candlestick, everything. This one on it. I just want to make sure you off and on during the market only. All right. So now it's already 40 minutes. This is the prudent action, the wise action that needed. So as I mentioned earlier, Nuwanta is designed as a support tool. Okay, it's not the money machine for you to become rich. It's a support tool to execute the trade activity more efficiently. Okay, so you cannot expect only income from the trading activity, because you can grow your money but not making big money. You can make big money. You have to become a gambler. So we don't encourage you to become a gambler here. So in Nuwanta, significant earning from affiliate earning. So we want people to gain from the compensation plan. I think next Friday I will explain on the marketing plan side how to make money from the marketing plan. No longer talking about how to trade. This is just a basic knowledge on how our robot is working. So to optimize cryptocurrency trading outcomes, we encourage individuals to seek knowledge guidance from qualified expert. In Nuwanta, we don't have the expert. You have to pay amount of money from the professional trader and learn. After you have all the knowledge, come back to Nuwanta, use this facility, then you can maximize your profit. Okay? Remember that. So even you have surplus capital in fund, please don't put everything in the future, in future market. You put in fund, half of it you put future. I already explained this on the earlier presentation last Friday. Okay, so why is it we have to remain another 50%? Because we want to wait the right time. Sometimes the market bullish, then you will have to top up another capital in order to secure your trade. So this is very important. If you have 1,000, don't trade all your 1,000. Only trade 500. So the meter reading will be based on the 500. When you see 40%, 30%, don't do averaging, is based on the 500. But if it exceeds more than 500, then you have extra capital. So don't don't put everything into future. Okay, this is for precautionary measure to address the possibility extreme volatility during the bullish market. So please take this advice. All right, so now you see, this is my fund. In my fund I have $2,850 balance. So this is in my future. I only trade this amount of money. I only trade 2,209. Actually, I started 2,000, but now already 2,000, almost increase already 300. So I put 2,000 here. I remain another 3,000 here. So whenever is needed, I can always transfer from fund to support my future. So whenever I make money like this, later I will take this 292, I will put back in fund. So I remain my account only 2,000. So this 300 is already profit. So you will accumulate your profit into your fund, because this one you can liquidate anytime. You can liquid anytime. You can withdraw anytime. You can exchange to fiat money anytime. So just withdraw and then you exchange to dollar or to rupiah or to rupees or to ringgit and whatsoever. So I don't compound all my profit. I always remain my capital 200 for trade, 2000 for trade. Every day I make money, I will put in my fund, put in my fund, put in my fund. So I will accumulate my fund here. Okay, that is my advice. Okay, Nuwanta is not an investment platform. They don't have fixed ROI. So you should not measure on the daily basis. Some people say, if I trade this robot, how much money, how many percent can I make? Can I make 1% a day? Can I make 2% a day? Can I make 10% a week? No, this question should not be, should not come out from your mouth, should not come out from your mind, because this is not ROI program. This is not a money game. This is not investment. This is the trade. Grow the money in your own saving account. Okay. So you can expect only 60 to 200% yearly basis. You compare the return of this Nuwanta with the conventional financial institution like banks. Banks normally in 1 year they can give you with fixed deposit or any fund account or something like that only 10% maximum. But here you can make 60 to 240%. How is that sounds to you? Isn't it good? Okay. The money in your account. So this is more realistic. Okay. So you can expect a percentage. If I say just now 60 to 200%, if you convert it into monthly, 5 to 20%. This is way better than putting your money in the conventional exchange. But definitely, it is safe because the money is in your own account. You are not giving your money in Nuwanta. If I invest 10,000 to Nuwanta, no such thing as invest. So when you invest your money, Nuwanta never hold your money. It's in your own exchange account because it's in your own account. Okay? So weekly, this is the how you should measure, not expect 1% every day, 2% every day. Because I've seen people show the testimony of Nuwanta. You see, I make 1% today. You see, I make 3% today. That is sounds very good, but this is not correct. This is wrong. Showing people you are making money how many percent per day, it is wrong. Okay? Don't do that. Hmm. If you want to show income from your marketing plan. So I have a few thousand members in my group. They are topping up the TC. They are using this robot. I make money. This is my income. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. That you can show. But don't show the trade here because we are not money game. We are selling the product. What is the product? The product is the bot. Okay, so Nuwanta AI bot is to facilitate to steadily grow your capital within the trading industry rather than seeking high return that carry substantial risk of loss. We don't want that. Okay. Nuwanta is an automated solution engineered to operate aligned with your preference. That means the more knowledge you gain in trade, the more money you're going to make by using this bot. So not the bot determine your income. Your knowledge will determine your income. The bot is just the facility that engineered to be aligned with your preference. You must understand this concept. I don't want you to make a wrong information out there so that people will think that we are having the money machine and we are doing the money game or investment plan. No, it's not like that. Okay. So that's why we want to go for a medium to long term what we call this return. You can see. Okay, so sometimes okay, this is our end session, another 8 minutes, 1 hour session. So we will continue the next coming Friday. If you think this kind of training is good for you, then probably you request for the recording, you listen again, then you can conduct Zoom within your group and you play this recording for the people to understand. I will encourage that. So end time, the Nuwanta AI bot taking position. And suddenly, out of nowhere, the founder think I want to do the pump and dump process. This one AI cannot read. Okay. So sometimes the pump and dump activity initiated by the founder may occur. In such case, you can see the candle, so the movement. So sometimes if the movement very fast, even though we have the auto at margin also cannot cope. So that is what we call spike. When it calls spike, that means it will be liquidated. It's not because the bot close your position, because the movement of the coin very fast. This is, you cannot blame exchanger, you cannot blame Nuwanta, you cannot blame yourself. This is what the founder expectation. They want to make money. Okay, so they have big money, they play money, but we don't know when it's gonna happen and which coin will experience that. So to reduce the risk, so I would suggest we put smaller entry position, 50 cent, $1. If you have $5,000 also, you put $1 entry. Don't put $5, $10, because it's very risk when this kind of activity happen. Okay. So next, I show you. Yesterday, when the robot taking the position here, within a day, within 15 minutes, it shoot up like this. This time, a lot of account get liquidated if the capital is low. Because you know how many percent it went up? It went up thousands percent. So where to check the percentage? Okay, you see here. AIA yesterday increased 417%. Because of our leverage is 20, that means it is 20 times 400. So you see the floating is 10,000. Yesterday. This was happened yesterday. AIA. This is my account. But even though it went up to $430 floating, I have the money. I don't have to worry. It went up to 10,000%. That means $1 entry, it went up to 10,000%, it become $100. If your capital is only 100, by having only one coin, it shoot up to 10,000%, your account get liquidated. So that means the lower your money in your trade, the higher your risk. The bigger your money in the trade, the lower your risk. You understand? Because I have $2,000, it went up to 430. This is just a temporary. It will come down again. You see? So this is how you calculate the floating. You see the market, how many percent they increase every day. So you times by 20, that is the floating. Anything above 10,000, that means it's already $1 become 100 floating. So before I start this meeting just now, again, I go to this AIA and I screenshot one more time. You see? Now, from 430, it went up 10,000. Now it's already come down again. You see? It come down again to 6,000. So my margin used only 355, 54. I can press this, I reduce the margin, I can collect back, and then my capital will be in my account again. Okay? So you don't have to worry. You see? It went up here yesterday, it went down here. So when the pump activity is not happening anymore, this is the time if you want to do averaging. You can bring this cursor up here because the process of pump and dump is already settled. Okay, you see, this is 1 hour. Every hour it climbs up. So now we wait. So sooner or later, maybe after 2 weeks, after 1 week, after 1 month, the price will go down below this. So on our part, it's a matter of time. We just wait for the market to come down. Understand this, right? So if your capital loss in Nuwanta, we have this practice. This is to protect our members from getting frustration. If you start with a capital of 1,000, within first and 30th, suddenly your account reduce or losses by spike, or cut loss. For example, like 1,000, your money balance 900. That means you have lost 100. So in this case, this 100, you send your screenshot to customer service. Customer service will reimburse back to you 100 TC. 100 TC, it can generate $200 profit. So to cover up your losses. Okay. But if you capital $1,000, from 1st to 30th, let's say you are making 1,300 profit. 1,300 profit, that means you have cut loss and losses another 100. But you still make profit of 200 instead of 300 after reduce all the cut loss and everything. So you still making 200. So this 100 you cannot claim because you are consider profit. Only losses that lesser than from your this one company will reimburse back. Nuwanta will reimburse back $100 worth of TC to generate profit of $200. Okay. So, however, if the loss spike occur cost of during the trading process, but the end of the month capital not decrease, instead you're making profit, the TC is not claimable. So this is safe. Where can we get this kind of platform? All right. So now exactly 1 hour, our talk about Nuwanta. Okay. I have some question here, but if I answer this question can be asked in a group because it is I if I think the question is new input that I'm going to put, I will answer that. Okay, I think about it. So this is how to start. Next time, maybe I will get other people to talk on how to do the binding and how to do the API, how to disconnect, how to withdraw, how to later on I'm gonna arrange our from Nuwanta, the people who are expert in this. Maybe next coming Friday we will talk about the features in Nuwanta NEM, and then we will talk about how to get your this one, how to register people and how to. So next Monday and next Friday, and then the following Friday, maybe we will have our mentor, Mr. Aaron and Dr. Shafiq, to talk about what we call this new economic model, the big why. Okay, so that will be more on the motivation side, not on the technical. So on the technical, I think I have touched much of the features already. So I will repeat again from the syllabus from the week number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. But for next coming Friday, I will try to organize our mentor to talk about very what we call this on the general, a big picture from the satellite point of view to talk about this so that we understand why we are in Nuwanta, how to grow this, and please next coming Friday invite all your members to come and join because we're gonna have a special session. All right, I think that's about it for tonight. Thank you for your time. And all this is recorded. If you think this is benefit, you want to repeat this kind of training more often, then you please put in the comment. Okay, you please put in the comment that you like this session. Is benefit you. So next time we will try to make it in a professional syllabus and convey this message to us to the speakers based on your country using their language. Then you can have this kind of information in a different languages. So Nuwanta is a newborn baby. I would say 80% system is ready. More system is developing. I hope you be patient. And then we can grow together. Whatever negative things happen in Nuwanta at the moment, just ignore for a while, because we also notice that, and we will improve further. Okay? With that, I think about it. I hope to see you next time. By this video, I end this video. I end with this video. And then